am taking a little drive so that I can show you the table rocks up close so that you can actually see how much they look like the bottom of giant trees. Um, let's see. So until we, well, what's cool about the fun. Zoom in and so um, into as well. And while I was there, I was really noticing the rock formation and how it didn't seem to match. And there were some rocks, but uh, not like this weird rock that was there. So, okay, here we are, coming up on the Table Rock. So this is the wider. I actually think this was two giant trees at one point. Let's see if we can zoom in. Oh, we can. Oh, this is okay. See that? And then look right next to it. Okay. So that's one of the Table Rocks, and then there. Let's see if I can zoom back a little bit. There's the other one. Okay. Now, as we were doing the mounds, sorry about that, because I'm driving at the same time and I'm going to pull over so that we can get a good look. Actually, I'm going to pull over here. Pull over and let people pass me. So we'll pull over here just for a moment and take a pause. Okay. So these two, I think, were two big trees that were right next to each other. And the reason why I mentioned my trip to Arizona is because the rocks that were there were very similar to the rocks that are on the sides of these mountains, or these basically ancient tree stumps. Now, can you imagine? So, zooming in a little bit, you can see all the foliage down below, like you would see on a big tree today. And then, same with this one. So, you'll see like it comes down, and then there's all the trees down below, right down in here. Okay. And then you see the little trees right there. Um, can you imagine how tall these were? I mean, these must have been gigantic. So, and I don't know if you've ever seen like two trees kind of growing together, but I think that that's what this one was, two trees growing together. And then this one big giant one. But from far away, this one looks a little smaller and this one looks bigger. And I'm also doing this real quickly because, hi, because of the mounds I posted pictures of. Um, from a distance, I'll do another live where you can see the mounds at the bottom of these giant trees. So I theorized that I don't know if these were always bases of trees, but what if there was a time when people were living amongst the trees? I don't know. Is that even possible? There's so many stories. I think it is possible. But even still, those mounds match these table rocks. And so I wonder if there's a correlation, especially with the people who used to live here. And then just a little history of this area. So this area is called the Rogue Valley area. And the rumor is, or the story is, that the peoples that lived here were discovered by the French, and they called them rogue, meaning red or rouge, because it's spelled like rouge would be spelled Rogue. So rogue and rouge have a similar spelling. And so no one knows, like the stories that I've heard, no one really knows the reason for that name. One is that they were very, the peoples that lived here before were very, um, strong and fought well. And then also there's a rumor that that name is because of the river, that it was once red, or from some maybe bad things that happened. But my theory is that there were peoples here. The land has told me, tell the people to come home, meaning people who are remembering who they are, because from California all the way up to Canada, there is a language similarity between some of the ancient indigenous language and all the way along the coast is what I have learned linguistically. I don't know if that's true or not. But okay, so I'm going to turn the camera back around one more time just so you can have one more look at these giant tree stumps. Okay, here we go. Okay, look at that. That crazy. And then this one. And then while we're at it, there's Mount McLaughlin. Okay. It also does look like a giant pyramid. And they say a lot of these volcanoes, these are old volcanoes, and that's how they ended. I wonder if volcanoes are trees. I've thought that, but who knows? Realistically, who knows? But Mount McLaughlin is linked to Mount Shasta, to all the mounts that go up Mount Hood. Those are all part of the Cascades. Okay. All right. So that's my short little live for today. And I will be doing more soon. So until next time, you all take care and thanks for being here.